Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's 15 minutes to go before we get the inflation report, and I'm all in. I, as always, put my money where my mouth is. I do what I say, and I say what I do. After studying and spending a lot of hours last night researching the S&P, I believe that the S&P could triple 3x by 2030. Think about that for a moment. We're in 24 now. That's 6 years. Typically, the S&P doubles every 7 years. I am believing and expecting potentially that the S&P could triple in the next 6 years. Pretty impressive numbers. So I put my money where my mouth is. I believe, and I have said since September, I have said for 18 months, the summer of 2024, we would get rate cuts. I believe it. I believe it's coming in September. Now people are finally catching up with me and thinking I might be right on this. So this morning, to do what I say and say what I do, I have just bought another 20 shares of VU. That's the way I buy the S&P. Let me share with you exactly. That's about $10,000 of margin added to my margin position. So let's have a look here. We're going to get volatility before, but I don't want to miss out if I'm right. And I think I'm right. We'll find out in a few moments live. If you scroll down here, I might just need to refresh this screen. This is VU. This is how I access the S&P. Of course, you buy the S&P through an ETF. You can't buy it directly. And you'll see, look, I've just bought my biggest ever single purchase of VU. 20 shares, 10,307. 10,307, 20 shares. Just a few moments ago, it's just dipped slightly since then. That doesn't concern me. There's going to become volatility until we get the news. But the closer we get to the news, the more likely it's then going to bounce up. Now, of course, it doesn't matter to me if it goes down further. I'm buying it for a long-term position. I'm buying it to hold it forever. I'm not looking to sell my S&P ever until I need to retire and take profits. I want to live on the dividends. I want to get to $1,000 a month dividend payments. That's what I'm aiming for. So the only way you're going to do that is by buying more of the S&P. So if I look at my overall portfolio, remember I started with $5,000. We are now at a grand total of $105,000. We've just hit another all-time record. Now, if I am right, and in the next 6 years this triples, it's over $300,000. Over $350,000. Am I right? Well, we'll find out in about 11 minutes time. It will go down before then, but I didn't buy it to try and catch the bottom. I'm not trying to time the market. I want to be in because I believe on my research, I believe in my numbers, and I want to do it before everybody else gets the confirmation. I have already made my decision. Let's look here at the buying power. You can see my buying power has now reduced to 90,000. Margin total, I can spend 120,000 on margin, and I've spent 30. So if you look at my risk, very, very low risk, as you can see there. I've got a 65% buffer, $51,000 buffer. If I view the details, you'll see the details there. As you can see, 51,000 buffer. It's a long, long way to go before I would get a margin call. That's not going to happen. The markets would have to crash by an enormous amount, which there's no way that's going to happen. So you can see at the moment I'm paying, got to hold it there, $3.33. That will go up tomorrow to about $5 a day in interest. But of course, part of the calculation is interest rates will come down, and the idea is I could end up buying another $10,000, another 20 shares of the S&P, and the interest pretty much come back to where it is. That's what I want. I want it to come near that $3.30 a day And that's worked out very well for me, because if we look over the last month, as you can see, I have spent somewhere in the region of about $150 on margin, because it's $3 a day thereabouts. And as you can see, I've made $5,000, $4,883 to be precise. So obviously, using margin for me is working right now because the markets are going up. Obviously, it wouldn't be so good if it was going down. So there you go. There is my S&P. There's my prediction for the rate cuts. This is what's going to happen. This is going to go out as its own video shortly. We've got 8 minutes to go. Let's now look at the numbers. Here it is. Here is inflation. You're looking at now inflation. 0.2, forecast 0.2. That's what we want. 3.4. It doesn't have to be 0.1. Just has to be on target. No surprises. Core inflation 3.4, 3.4, 3.4. If we get 3.3, amazing. 3.4 is fine as well. Just don't want to see it go up. Inflation rate month on month, previous 0, 0.1, 0.1, again, the same. Doesn't have to be down. Inflation year on year, this is the one, 3.3%. It's our current inflation, expecting 3.1. We're pricing in 3.1. We don't want above 3.3. I'm okay if it's 3.2. I'm even okay with 3.3, the same. I just don't want to see it go up, all right? That's my bet, if you like, on the economy. So there you go. Will I be right in a few minutes' time? We've got just a few minutes to go to find out, was I right? 30,000 now in margin. I've gone all in. I've bought another 20 shares of the S&P. Now, you could say, why did you not buy a week ago, a month ago? It was lower. I did. I've been buying for a year. I've been in the S&P, well, not a year now, I've been in since January. So I've got a lot of shares, a lot lower. So you could have said, well, why didn't you buy on margin when it was, a lot lower, sort of 17% lower at the beginning of the year? Well, I did buy, but you can't just buy forever. I've now calculated what I can pay off over a certain period of time, and that's okay. But of course, I would have paid that interest on that time as well. So yes, overall, I probably would have got it cheaper, but we can go on forever going, well, why don't you just buy your lifetime amount of the S&P, now, and then never buy it again as it goes up in price? Well, you'll be paying back margin for the next 20 years. It's not really, you can't really calculate that out. So it's not probably the best way to live. Anyway, there's my position. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Going to find out in 6 minutes. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here for further information. Was I right? We'll know in just a few minutes from now. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Big move there. Let's read the comments. If you've just tuned in, click the like button and subscribe and ring the bell. Okay. NVIDIA can double in 12 months. There is news on it in Discord. Links for YouTube. Fight channel. I will come on to it after this. Thank you very much for sending it in. Is interest rates also or just inflation? Is it interest rates also? No, it's not interest rates today. I've got a poll running at the moment on X. Go and check that out. It's not the interest rates, but this will tell us what the interest rates will be doing in September. All right. If this goes down, interest rates will come down. There's no doubt about it. How's Leah doing? She's much better. Thank you very much, Mike, for asking. Martin, I understand your strategy. Own the company. Don't trade it. There you go. Exactly right. Exactly right. Good morning, Chris Schultz. Good morning, Chris. Fight, Channel and Rob. Hey, James. Uh-oh, Lucas using flames in the thumbnail. Yes, I'm there. I'm burning it up this morning. Hi, Fight. Hi, Chris. Hi, Rob. Hi, Mike. 7 minutes until we're homeless or millionaires. There you go. How's Leah? She's well. Thank you again, Mike. Appreciate you asking. She's absolutely fine. Thank you. She just needed some extra care yesterday. Hit the like button, says James. Okay. Kevin B. Right. Are you ready? Okay. 4 minutes to go. Let's listen in to Bloomberg. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Is the balance that people are kind of making.
What did Citi say? Danger zone was something like north of 260?
Exactly. And
something like that.
I'm watching all the data.
The estimate for today,
I've already made my choice.
Previous week, 238. The numbers dropped.
Just going to fast forward it.
The latest inflation read in America together with those jobless claims numbers. To break it down, Mike McKee, Steve Rashuda of Mizuho, and David Kelly of JP Morgan Asset Management. Fantastic lineup to react to the latest big economic data point in the United States of America. That data drops next.
Whoops, let's get rid of that. We don't want any music. Okay. 3 minutes to go. TJ Malden, you just missed a very important video. At the beginning of this, I made a huge announcement of the S&P, what I've done, where I'm going. Just bought 20 shares of VU, the S&P 500, $10,000. There's my balance, 105. Okay, 3 minutes to go. I'm not actually worried at all. I'm excited if I've got it right. Oh, if I've got it right, going to make $300,000 over this next period that I've calculated on. I'm going to make $200,000 because I'm at 100 already. My portfolio will triple. That's the idea. There we go. I bought it just before it popped up. I'm not waiting for the report. I've already made my calculations. I'm already happy because I don't want to buy it when the announcement comes out in 2 minutes' time. Because if I'm right, it'll go up quickly. If I'm wrong, it'll go down. But I believe in my calculations. I believe in my thought process. I believe in my research. I'm calm as calm can be. Can I be wrong? Of course I can. But I don't think so. And I've made my choice based upon what I believe, not on what everybody else is going to do afterwards. You have still got 2 minutes. Well, you've got less than that now. It's starting to react. You've got maybe a minute to decide. What do you want to do? Do you believe in the S&P? Do you believe in the American economy? Or do you not? Do you believe the Fed have done their job? Or do you not? Because the moment they announce it, you're chasing the market. I don't chase the market chases me. Of course, there's a bit of entertainment here, right? You understand that, right? I'm only joking. Or am I? Am I really, like Omar says, a giant hedge fund connected to Wall Street? This whole thing has just been a con. I'm actually dialed in to Bloomberg Terminal, and I know exactly what's going on. I'm in direct contact with Warren Buffett. Yeah, and I don't struggle. I've got billions of dollars under the keyboard or something. You never know. It could be true. Right, here we go. 50 seconds to go. Just bought 20 shares of the S&P, $10,000. Paid hard cash. In fact, worse than that, I used margin. All right. I've just shared it on VU, and I've just shared my trade, by the way, as I always do. I've always promised to do that. Where do I post it? On X and on YouTube. It's on YouTube in the community tab. You all knew as I did it, when I did it. You saw me do it literally as I did it. And on X, here we go. Seconds to go. Right, it's showbiz. Right, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. We got a few seconds to go. And let's bring it in.
Get down. These are the scores going into the data. We're down by 0.1% on the S&P 500 in the bond market. Yields on a 2-year, 10-year, 30-year.
Core inflation, like 0.1. Whoa. Was I right or was I right?
65 with the data.
3.3. Oh!
Well, John, good morning. And it looks like we are remaining on the path to September. CPI headline.
I was spot on.
Down 0.1%.
3%.
It would go up by 1/10, and core comes in up just 1/10. The forecast 0.2. So some real progress there on CPI. The Fed is going to be glad to see on a year-over-year basis. The CPI is at 3%. and the core
Woo!
is at 3.3%. So a lot of good news in the inflation headline numbers. In
Smashed
terms of
it.
jobless claims, 222. We go the other way. Instead of the crisis level, we're going back to where we used to be. Continuing claims, 1,852,000. So I'll take a look at the underlying data, and I'm sure you're getting a market reaction today.
Yeah, you can guess in which direction. Mike, thanks for that. Mike, we'll
Yep.
come back to you in just a moment.
Yep.
Double-digit decline at the front end of the yield curve. So let's talk
Absolutely
about
great.
that. A double-digit basis point decline. We're down 11 basis points on a
Huge.
2-year. We're back to 450. On a 10-year, we're down 10 basis points. It's a break of 420.
Best day ever.
418. Once you've seen moves like that in the bond market, you know what happens when you push it through foreign exchange. You've got a weaker dollar, a stronger euro, and I think you can guess
There it is. There it is. So you can see there, I made my decision. I made my choice a year. And so let's put together this video. Right. There we go. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I'm not even going to mix it. I'm not even going to edit it. That's all live. So there it is, folks. As you can see, I said 18 months ago, we would get rate cuts in September. We will. I put my money where my mouth is. I did my research. I didn't study on YouTube. I didn't listen to what people were telling me. I did the numbers. In fact, I ignored what people were telling me because the manipulation is unbelievable. On CNBC, Bloomberg, Mad Money, Jim Cramer, it's rubbish. It manipulates the market for you to buy in, sell out, God knows whatever. Anyway, that felt really good because just before we went on air, I made my decision. Let me share with you. We haven't even got to the bell yet. We've got an hour to go. Can you imagine? Right. So this is what I did this morning. So you can all see 100% I backed up what I said. I went on to X. Let me just refresh my X account. There you go. This was 19 minutes ago. I posted it, and I posted it about 5 minutes after I did it. I put next rate cut decision vote. Is it going to be a cut, a pause, or a hike? It's going to be a cut, 100%. Some of you are saying a pause. It's 100% going to be a hike. I've got no doubt about it. And there it is, 23 minutes ago. Literally, within seconds of me doing this, I put my buying, my trade there. I put my money where my mouth is. I just bought another 20 shares on VU, $10,000. I'm all in on the S&P. Rate cuts in September. A double on the S&P in the next 3 years, not 7, and we could triple by 2030. Triple. Can you imagine? So there is my trade. Look, 20. I bought 20 at 515.50. It's gone up now to 570. I've made $2 on each share. So I've just made $40 just on that now. Plus, I'm going to get an extra $36 in dividend payments. So I've just made myself $56 really without doing anything. But the most important thing is I've got in, rates are going to come down, my margin is going to come down, the cost of my borrowing is going to come down. And now I can sit and let VU and the S&P do its thing. I don't have to buy it now at all. I don't have to sell it. I can just hold it now, and I can wait now for the next. It's going to take me probably. It's going to take me a couple of years to pay this off. I mean, it's a huge. I can't overstate it enough. It's a huge amount for me to borrow. It's a huge amount. It's not a concern though. Look, if I share with you, look, margin use 30,000. I have about 2,000 a month. You do the maths. It's going to take me a couple of years for me to be able to pay that off. But it doesn't matter because I'm in, and the amount of money I'm going to make owning the S&P rather than trading it or buying it is going to be phenomenal. Of course, there'll be some profit taking now. Doesn't matter. It'll just keep going up and up throughout the day. I'm not worried. We could get a 5% rally today. So you're not too late. If you want to now join in and follow me, that's fine. But triple the S&P by 2030. So I need to get to $1 million. My projection and my goal is $1 million on my portfolio. I've just made that now a heck of a lot easier to get to. Because if we get to 300,000 by the end of this decade, 2030, 6 years, then I'm already $300,000, which will then double in the next 6 years. So I'll be at $1 million without adding any money at all, or getting very close to it by my 10-year target. So I'm very happy now. I've now got to focus on YouTube, earning money, and paying down my margin. Now, of course, I could sell now. I could sell this morning. I could trim off the top and take some profits, reduce my margin, but there's no need to do that. I want to own as much of it as possible because I want to pay it down and hold it and continually earn those dividends, which will now be in the region of about $450 a month. Sorry, a quarter. So I'm moving towards that $1,000 a month, which is what I want. Anyway, there you go. What a great day that was. Let's now see your comments. Let's see your comments. See how you reacted to that. Let's have a look. Asking after Leah. Get well soon. Thank you, James. Yes, Leah is well. Thank you very much indeed. In a ring of fire. Yes, indeed. Morning, friends. TJ Molden. Hi, TJ. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Good morning. Hi, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Mike. Hi, everybody. This is great. I love it. Just come. What you bought? 20 shares of the S&P. Jason Davis. Morning, everyone. I'm off the rest of the week. Woohoo. Jason Davis, great to have you here. Hi, Jason. Get your cups of tea ready. It's showtime. Go, 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 go. Pow! Perillo 99. Tesla flying. Let's have a look at Tesla today. All right, let's have a look. Tesla. There's Tilray Brands. Virgin Galactic, up slightly. Not much, but good to see it up. What about Tesla? My eyes have all gone funny. Where's Tesla gone? I don't know where I'm looking. Where am I looking? Microsoft. Have I just deleted Tesla? Gold, VU, Amazon, Apple, NextEra Energy, Enphase, Coca-Cola, J&J, Chevron, Tesla. Oh, there's Tesla. It somehow got reset. That was why I couldn't see it. Yeah, Tesla doing great today, up 1.26. Still think it's overbought. I think the best way of owning it is the S&P. I really, really do. Remember, you benefit from Tesla with NVIDIA as well. That's S&P. Tesla is flying, positive energy. Thanks, Martin. I stayed in the market because of your confidence. There's that 30x return on my membership. Rob Brennan, that makes me really, really happy. That really does. We were right. We were absolutely right. And we can afford to celebrate now. We can absolutely afford to celebrate. We can totally celebrate now. We can totally feel confident now. The American economy is coming through again. Well, the American economy is very different, remember, than the American stock market. The American stock market is what we're buying. We're not buying the American economy. Remember that. We're buying the American businesses, right? It's very different. Positive energy. I love it. Thanks, Martin. I stayed in the market because of your confidence. There's that 30x return on my membership. Fantastic. Good morning, Octavio. Hello, Martin. Adriana, how are you? Octavio. Boom. Huge day for everyone. You know I'm always spying. Plug. TJ Molden, drop me some links in for Plug and I'll cover it live on the show today. Plug is up. Anything that borrows money is going to be up today. Prime example of time in the market being important. Otherwise, you miss days like this. Exactly. You are absolutely right. Hello. Good job, Martin. Thank you so much. It's been perfect. I have to say, I am very, very happy. It took 18 months of taking the abuse from people saying, no, buy FFIE, buy rubbish, buy, all that. No, No. People saying you're wrong. You can't get rich buying the S&P. You're wrong. It's too safe. It's too boring. Boring is good. Numbers are good. Research is good. Patience is good. Study, discipline is all good. Good job, Martyn. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am hearing a lot of people talking about a big stock market crash within a year. Who are you listening to? Those on YouTube trying to get views. Who's telling you there's going to be a crash? I know who's telling you there's going to be a crash. The gamblers, the ones that don't read the markets, the ones that don't understand, the ones that spend their life trying to get free money from abusing people by making stupid videos about this is what you should buy and follow me. I'm a gambler. I know what I'm talking about. Follow the money. Follow the research. Follow the numbers. Do not follow anyone on YouTube, including me, all right? However, you know, I do this because it's the right thing to do. I don't care if you subscribe. I hope you do. I hope you all watch because I've now got to earn $30,000. So I've got to get you to watch a lot of videos. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to do the right thing, not to get you subscribed and all the rest of it. That's not what I do. And today has proved it, I think. I'm hearing a lot of people, I wouldn't worry about that. Remember sell Rosh and buy Yom Kippur. I have no idea what that means. Morning, everyone. Watching you on the big screen today as I'm at home while they install a new AC unit. Mark Saxby. Hello, big telly. Yes, if you click the right button, you will notice that I am streaming in Ultra HD, just about 4K. Let me give a wave. There you go. Doesn't get better than that, does it? Doesn't get better than that. All right, fantastic. All right, here comes a bit of trimming. Don't mind, don't care. Just nothing you can do about it now. Hello, Tilray and S&DL. Both are up pre-market. Yes, they are up because rate cuts are coming. I was right. How many times can I say I was right? I deserve it. I've taken 18 months of abuse from gamblers and trolls and bots, and today I'm going to milk it. Today I'm going to revel in it. Do you blame me? All right. Well said, Kevin B. Well said. Hello. Tilray both up in pre-market. Good job, Martyn. William, thank you so much. I appreciate all the well dones. That's really nice. That's very good. Thank you. Good morning, all. Lilium is starting the way up to the moon. Yes, sir. You're awesome. Adriana, thank you very much. I never follow anyone, especially Martyn. Fight channel. Spot on, mate. You're dead right. Absolutely right. Don't follow. You shouldn't follow anyone, including me. Now, I know I've proved it. I've proven it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I know we live in a world of skepticism and doom and gloom, and people don't trust anyone, and everyone thinks, well, everyone's out for money, because that's what you think about yourself. Very often when you say things like that, it's because it's who you think you are. That's why. Have you ever thought about that for a minute? When you say someone's lying, it's because you probably lie, and you're focused on lying, and you think not everyone could be doing it for the right reasons. Well, I'll say again, I will say again, just in case you've never seen my show before, and I hate to repeat myself, but on a day like today, I will. I need to let you know, right? If you've never followed this show before, I've done everything I ever wanted to do. I've traveled to every country of the world. I've had huge success with my theatre shows, World Piano Man with Sir Elton John. I've had a wonderful life. I've made money. I've spent money. I've had sports cars. I've lost it. I've had jet skis. I've lost it. I've had houses. I've lost it. I've done everything I wanted to do. I did not start this to get subscribers and all the rest of it. This is not fame. Real fame is when people buy tickets, travel across the country and the world to see you in person. I had about 30 odd years of that. I left home at 16, and by 21, I was touring the world, and I'm now 55. I did this because of COVID, and I had to start again, and I wanted to entertain the world. It wasn't about, can I make money out of it? And for the first year and a half, I did this like all day, every day, to about one or two people, Mike and Bill, and that was about it, for free, all day, every day. Because all I want to do is talk to people, entertain real people, and have fun. If I then make money out of it, that's great. And I believed I would once I built an audience, but it had to be built on reality, truth, honesty, live reaction, entertaining people, and so on. So I'm not here as somebody who used to work at, I don't know, I'm just whatever, a regular job, wherever that might be. And then they got famous on YouTube, never met the people, these big YouTubers, they haven't met millions of people like I have in real life. And they don't understand there's real people behind the camera. All they know is how to manipulate numbers and get you to watch, make money. And my videos don't get the numbers that the big YouTubers get. They don't, because my news isn't sensationalistic. It isn't all doom and gloom, or we're all going to get rich in 5 minutes, or we can all buy, Faraday Future, and we can build a cult, and we can all pray to God that God's going to save us. I don't do any of that stuff because it's not true. And it's rubbish, but millions of people love it because they think, great, I'm going to get rich in 5 minutes if I follow this flipping idiot. I don't do that. That's where the real views are. That's where the numbers are, but I don't do it. So I've proved it by sitting here 12 hours a day for 3 years, staying the course, always here, answering everyone's question. And I know it doesn't make me fortunes. It's going to take me 2 years now to pay back my margin. But it doesn't matter, because as I pay it off, the S&P is going to be going up and up and up and up, and I would have bought it at the bottom. So I am really happy with that. Anyway, I hope that explains it to those that don't know what this is all about. Let me read the comment. Good morning. Yes, sir, you're awesome. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you. Buy low, sell high. I would say better than that. I would say buy low and never sell and live on the dividends. That's what I would say. Hey, Martyn, it's been a while since I joined a live broadcast. George, wonderful to have you here. Thank you for coming on such an amazing day. Thank you. Buy always, never sell. That's right. Oh, I see. You put a cross next to it. Buy low, sell high. Buy always, sell never. Yay! Now I get where you're coming from. Thank you, Moon Shadow K. Thank you. Thank you for being here every day. I hope you all stayed in. I hope you're all invested in real businesses. I hope we don't have anyone gambling here today, buying rubbish. You don't have to buy rubbish to get rich. You just have to focus on yourself. It's all about your income. I did actually record a 30-minute video a couple of days ago. And again, it won't get many views because people don't care about this sort of stuff. But I put it out there anyway. Let me share with you. You need to go and watch it. Well, you don't, but it'd be nice if you did, especially now I've got to earn about 30 grand on YouTube. Right, the secrets to wealth. Bloody hell, it's had 192 views. That's really quite good for me. Secrets to wealth. Follow my entire story. It's 30 minutes. Watch all of that. I've got a margin video as well, which explains margin. If you type Martyn Lucas Investor into margin, you can. If you want to grow with me and want to become one of our sponsors, you can. I do it for members. It's not available to rich corporations. It's available to my members only. You can sponsor the show and grow as I grow. If you want me to help you, I'm glad to do it. Macro picture, CPI is down because we are entering a recession. That's why the energy is down, flashing red, smoky fats. Here we go. Here comes the doom and gloom. Recession is the bottom of the market. Smoky fats. Smoky fats, it's great to buy as you go into recession. That's how billionaires get created. That's what happened in wars. More people become millionaires and billionaires during wartime than any other time. The economy is cooling. Yes, I don't care if we go into a recession. Remember, the economy is not the stock market. People get confused by that. They go, oh, well, it's not good. I haven't got any money and it's really expensive in the real world. Yeah. But there's a saying that we all talk about. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Yes, as you go into recession, that is the bottom of the market. That is when you buy the market. If you're an investor, if you're a spender, you're running around going, I can't pay my bills. But if you're an investor, which we are all here, this is what you want to hear. The economy cooling, the markets booming. All right, Plug Power is going to $13. Plug is a great business. It was over manipulated, but that'll all be crushed soon. Hey, Martin, why is everyone celebrating a rate cut when it means the system has an issue? Don't you think once the rate cuts come, people start to realize it's not a good thing? No, George, you don't understand what the rate cut actually means. Okay, let me explain. Does anyone know? See, Smoky Fats is going, right, George. No, you don't understand what the rate cut means. Let me explain it. I hold some Plug Power too. Please, can you comment why precious metals are running up? I'm going to explain all this now. The only way to stop hyperinflation is to crash the economy. That's absolutely ridiculous. Inflation is coming down. It's gonna go below 2%. We could get deflation. My financial advisor is on his honeymoon. George, people are celebrating a drop in inflation because it means that prices aren't going out of control anymore, and the Fed can now cut interest rates, incentivizing economy growth. Partly right, Rob Brennan, but there's more than that. That is my understanding anyway. Do you think it's a good idea to get into cannabis stocks with US? Yes, that's going to happen. Always remember, you don't have to play. No, you don't. You can sit and watch. I totally agree. Martin, do you think rate cuts are especially good for car companies? Right, let me explain for you why rate cuts are good, because I'm getting lots of comments in here, and I can't tell you how far off and wrong you are. So before I tell you, everybody, would you smash the like button, and would you consider subscribing to the channel? Let me get everyone to like, and then I'll make a video of why rate cuts are good, because no one has got the right answer. No one. Not one of you. Here we go. Here we go. We have got, how can you be investing if you don't know why rate cuts are good? Right, 52 watching, 9 likes. Everyone tap the like button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $19 likes. 52 watching, 19 likes. The most we can get is 25 because, or yeah, maybe 25 because our Indian audience never signs to Google. I don't know why. You ready? 19. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 19 is now 22. I'm happy with that. There you go. Thank you very much, everyone who tapped the like button. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's do this video now then, because you're all getting, no one knows why rate cuts are good. Okay. Let's have a look. We're selling off now. This is what happens. Coming up to the bell. Get a second chance. I could have sold it all and then bought it back again, but I'm not doing that. I don't want to pay capital gains or any of that stuff. I bought it for the long-term position. If it goes lower, I won't be buying any more. I mean, I've got enough. Rate cuts are good because it proves Martin was right. That's right. Okay, let's do it now. So we've got 2 videos at beginning. Okay. START. So that will be, what are we now? 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Why rate cuts? Okay. Why are rate cuts good? Many people are asking now during my live show. We just had the biggest signal that rate cuts are coming in September, which comes as no surprise to me at all. I've just bought another 20 shares of the S&P, $10,000 using margin, up to 30 grand now in margin. I said 18 months ago rates would come down in the summer of 2024. They are, they will, it's going to happen. Inflation is coming down faster than we had expected, but not as fast than I expected. The numbers are all there. You just got to read them and not listen to what everyone tells you on YouTube and those that are trying to influence the direction of the stock market. Anyway, let's get into why rate cuts are good. Many people are, well, a couple of people are saying, actually, this is really bad. We're going to go into a recession. Oh, this is awful. Rate cuts are bad. Let me tell you, the economy is not the stock market. That's why the phrase, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. The economy is for the poor people running around buying stuff they can't afford, putting on their credit cards. I'm just being honest with you guys. The rich people own the businesses, sell your stuff, and they make more money. That's what happens, okay? The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. And don't be under any illusion. I started this with $5,000 3 years ago, worked for the first year and a half on YouTube for free, living on all my savings. So, you know, I'm not a rich guy. I am like all of you. I left home at 16. No one ever gave me any money. No one ever gave me a car. No one ever gave me a house. No one even lent me any money. I had to borrow money on credit cards to fund my businesses. No one's ever helped me out with any handouts. Let me just tell you that straight off the bat. So I've got no privilege here. I'm just one of everybody getting on with it, staying the course. But why rates are good? Well, every so many years, every now and again, we get a special moment in the economy. We've had special moments throughout history when the car was invented, when electricity was invented. We've had all kinds of different moments that happened throughout history. Now we've got AI and we've got technologies and we've got self-driving cars and robots. We've got a whole new world, a whole new economy, interplanetary. We're going to Mars. We're going to put people on Mars and we're going to build and we're going to go to other parts of the solar system. All of that now is a thing that we are planning for and building for. So we need to think about these things. As investors, we are buying the future. We're not buying today. We're buying where the markets are going. Now, I predicted in an earlier video this morning, and the reason why I bought 20 shares of the S&P, of VU, and which is $10,000 in addition to my $130,000 I've already got invested, by the way. My overall balance is there. You can see it's 105, but that doesn't include the 30,000 of margin. So I've got 135,000. That's where I get that number from. Can you see that? Okay. So what we've got now is rates are going to come down. People are saying that's bad. I don't like it. Why are rate cuts good? Well, first of all, in the stock market, the Mag 7, the top 7 companies like interest being high. They don't care. They don't care because they have bundles of cash. They make money on their uninvested cash. They don't mind when the rates are high. They're all booming. During this period, they've been crushing and acquiring and taking over the minnows. They've been buying out the smaller companies. The bigger companies have got bigger and bigger and bigger. Apple are always acquiring technologies. They're always acquiring smaller businesses to build theirs. They're like a giant monster, always eating up the competition, right? They don't mind interest rates being high because the small businesses all got stuffed. However, now that time is coming to an end. They are now fully invested. Their businesses are growing with AI and the new AI phones and the technologies and Optimus for Tesla. All these things are going to come down the line in the next few years. They're ready to go. Those businesses are set to go interplanetary and literally interplanetary as we start developing businesses on other planets. That's going to happen, right? That's what they're building for. That's what Tesla's building for, SpaceX, Apple. All of these companies are working for that. So they're okay. They're not going anywhere. Whatever you do or don't do, they make a lot of money away from selling you phones and stuff like that. They make money on institutional investments, institutional purchases, buying from each other, in other words. All right, so that's all taken care of. But what about the other 493 companies thereabouts? Because the S&P 500 isn't exactly 500, by the way. There's a couple extra. Anyway, whatever. What about the rest of those companies? Well, a lot of those companies were stifled during the period of COVID, going sideways for a while. Now, there's been a bit of growth. There's been about a 5-10% growth. They've not been doing nothing. Often people say the S&P is just the 7 and everybody else has been doing nothing. Well, they've been growing. They just haven't been growing to the extent that the top 7 have. However, they need to invest. They need to grow, and for them, it's difficult with very high interest rates. We've had historically very high interest rates, not the highest interest rates. Back in the 80s, I remember my parents paying 13% on a mortgage, so it wasn't as bad as that. But it's been pretty bad for a long period of time over history. So that's made it very difficult for new companies. And when we talk about new companies, we might want to mention Virgin Galactic, one of our favorites. It's been very difficult for them to be able to raise money, to be able to borrow money. The cost of borrowing money is really expensive. So it's been stifling those businesses. That's the first thing, but we're not coming on to the biggest thing I haven't got to yet. So all of those businesses now will feel more confident in the future, right? We're not talking the economy, we're talking the businesses, right? The businesses will now be able to invest more, borrow more, and stimulate their businesses. Great. So we've now got all the other 493 companies sitting around doing nothing, all about to take off. So the S&P now has I have said, as a 3x by 2030. A 3x. Normally we double every 7 years. I'm now saying in the next 6 years, we could 3x. That's an insane number, but that looks quite possible with the AI and the fact we've been quite dormant for a while. Okay, there's so much growth in Tesla, so much growth in Nvidia and Microsoft and Apple and Google, and all the smaller companies are going to grow with it. That's the first thing. Now that's great. That in itself is a great reason for interest rates to come down. But let's move on to the next thing. And this still isn't the biggest thing. The biggest thing will come at the end. The next thing is interest rates coming down means the biggest sector, which is AI and solar and EVs, people can buy again. We know that Tesla is going to do well now and solar is going to do well now because people can start buying EVs again. But remember, EVs isn't the biggest picture. We'll come on to that in a minute. But Tesla is going to do well now because interest rates have come down. People can buy and order their new Tesla. Great. What about, so no surprise, Tesla's up. Let me go to Enphase Energy. Enphase Energy has popped up today. Those orders for solar are going to be put in now because once we get one rate cut, it means we're going to get many more. It's just the beginning. So now people can go, I am ordering my Enphase Energy. Fantastic. Now, there's an even bigger thing. We'll kind of come on to a second, and it's not Optimus robots. Optimus robots, we now know they're going to be about $10,000 to $20,000 from Tesla. You can buy one. Elon Musk thinks everybody is going to buy a robot. I don't know. I don't see, for me, I like technology, but a robot would make my bed in the morning, would vacuum the carpet, would make me a cup of tea. However, I could put that $10,000 and invest it and not spend it. So a lot of people will want the ultimate gadget. They'll buy a Tesla robot, and $10,000 to $20,000 is feasible. Pretty incredible, really. I personally would rather put the money and invest it in Tesla through the S&P, that is, because of all the other things, rather than buy the robot. But people will go out and buy it. Remember, own the business, don't own the casino, don't play the casino. Let everyone run around buying Tesla bots. You want to own Tesla. You make the money, right? That's another thing. Now, here is the biggest thing. This is the most important thing. And I've said this many, many times, and it's why I bought the S&P today, and it's why I went another $10,000 in margin today. It's why I said it, and I posted it on X before I did it, first thing this morning, so you could see it. This is the main reason, not all the other reasons why I've given, and this is the main reason why interest rates falling is good for the economy. If you look now at my X account today, here is where I posted before I did it. Look, 55 minutes ago, I told you I was going to buy the S&P. I bought 20 shares, $515.50. I bought it when it went down this morning, and there it is. I told you that. Now, the biggest reason why interest rates coming down is good, apart from it helps people with their credit, apart from it helps people with their mortgages, apart from it helps people buy Tesla, apart from it helps people buy solar and then future Optimus Prime, talking bloody Transformers now, Optimus and all the rest of it. It's not that. This is the reason. People with real money, billions and trillions, don't risk their money. And I feel like that, more and more like that every day. As my portfolio grows, I feel more like I'm going to reach my target. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not risking anything. I'm being sensible, and I don't buy rubbish. I'm not risking my money. And up we go again. Look at this. So real money. And I've got millionaire and billionaire friends. You know, I've done the Jerry Jones gig, who owns the Cowboys, Mark Cuban, who owns the Mavericks. I've met and spoke to these people. Real money doesn't mess around. They don't need to. They've got billions. They don't mess around. Millions and trillions of dollars has been sat on the sidelines for years. Even though the markets are accelerating, they've not been piling in. They've been waiting. People that have money don't gamble. They don't risk. They don't need to. They've had their money in bonds and other things earning high yields. Some of them have had their money. Some of them have had their money in, like Robinhood, for example, 5.25. They've been earning interest payments on uninvested cash. And they've missed out a little bit, because people like that don't risk. They don't take gambles. They park their money until they know. And now they know. So what we're going to get now over the next few months leading up to September is billions and trillions of dollars of money coming into the market. We're going to get young investors now on Robinhood, seeing margin coming down, piling in, buying AI, buying Tesla once again, and the markets are going to explode. That's why it's good if rate cuts come down. That's what the rate cuts were for, to entice the big money away from other investments back into stocks. Now, the real investors, because they just made their money years ago. They're just being safe, and now they're coming through the door because it's the right thing to do. The real investors started 3 years ago studying the market, looking at the market, buying in before it starts to rally. And let's remind ourselves, over the last 3 months, I'm up 11.5%. Let's remember that. I'm actually up 14% over the last year. All of those gains have been missed by those sitting on the outside, but they're not bothered about that. Their money's safe. They're making millions anyway. They don't care. So now they'll enter the market. So that's why I think rate cuts is a good thing. Do you agree with me? Are you buying the market now? Are you gambling? What are you doing? Are you shorting the market? You think it's all going to crash down? No, it isn't. And even if the market does go down 20% as a correction, remember, if we get another 20% before it corrects, which we could, it'll end up right back here again. But because it rises another 20% and then corrects back to here, it'll go up further when it rebounds, because that's in history what happens. So it doesn't matter, even if we get a 20% drop today, which we won't, that doesn't bother me either. Because as you've seen how much I'm already up, it will just take me back down to where I was, and then everybody will pile in anyway, and it will go up higher than where it is today. All I would do is buy more if it went down if it went down 20%. In reality, I see it going up 20, 30% over the next 6 to 12 months. I said 10 earlier, but now I'm upgrading it. We could then get a correction, bring it back to somewhere in between. I'm still going to be up massively. And then if my margins come down, if I've earned enough money, which I doubt it, I mean, the amount I've borrowed now is going to take me a couple of years on YouTube to pay back, but then that's, that's fine. I'll just buy again, and then it will beat it again, because ultimately the S&P in the market has a long, 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 long way to go. That's why rate cuts are good. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here for more information. Do you agree with me? Leave your thoughts below. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Let's read your comments. Yes, very good for car companies. I just mentioned that, didn't I? Are good because it proves... yes, rate cuts are good because it proves Martyn was right. The feds are all crooked. The whole system is crooked. Just got to know the rules and play by them. I mean, we all know that. The rate cuts are to manipulate us. Everything is manipulation. Of course it is. But you have to understand the rules and play the rules. I totally get that. I've got no issue with that. Play the game, know how it works. It's like playing Monopoly, isn't it? You can't win unless you know how to play. That's just how it goes. More comments. Can't help but be against the system. Where's the next Fed meeting on the numbers in July? Let me tell you. When's the next rate meeting? Just bear with me. I'll tell you in a second. Right. July the 15th, 4 days' time on Monday, Fed chair will speak. It's a speech. I will cover that if it's available. On the July the 18th, we've got the European Central Bank rate cut decision. Now, they've already reduced rates once, so that will be interesting. So rate cuts tomorrow. Yes, PPI is also tomorrow. That'll be huge for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, another stimulus tomorrow. PPI tomorrow, we'll be covering that. But on July the 18th, the European Central Bank, if they reduce rates again, they've already reduced it once. I mean, that's in stone. So we're going to cover that. That's really important. The next rate decision, as I understand it, is in September. But we don't have to wait until then. It can suddenly be announced on the news, and suddenly it can go down. Housing industry will prosper. Yes. It's not a sure thing yet. We will get cuts. Yes, it is. It's 100%. It's 100%. If you study the numbers, it's 100%. Sentiment and emotion, well, you can be what you like, but it's numbers, it's 100%. I've seen too much in my lifetime to see the manipulation of the interest rates. I had a loan at 18%. Ouch. but the cost of housing was really low. Hello, hello, hello. How's Leah? Leah is fine. Thank you for asking. Much, much better. I think the NASDAQ will outperform the S&P. No, I don't agree. Because when you get all the tech, which is the NASDAQ, do well, and I understand that, you're taking out, you're very vulnerable for a pullback and people trimming off the top, number one, because people will take profit. I mean, bloody hell, seriously. That's the first thing. You've got to save, make your money safe at some point. But the point is, you're going to miss all the smaller companies that are going to benefit from the interest rate cuts, which are in the S&P. So for me, I'm staying with the S&P. I bought a house in 1990. My mortgage was 15.4. How? AI, solar, EVs, all sounds a lot like Tesla. Easy price. Yes. Tesla's great. It's just overbought right now. I'd rather buy the S&P. Remember, I own 1% of Tesla just by owning the S&P, right? So I ain't bothered. Yes, Andrew, I was a home builder all my life. Yes, Mike has been a very successful home builder. He's built lots of houses. I'll be popping in and out. Have to bring my dragon horse to the vet for a hock injections. Ka-ching. Oh, God. That sounds expensive. Yeah. Glad I have no mortgage. Yeah, you have horses. It's more than a mortgage. I'm going to ride share with an Optimus robot in a robo-taxi for a tour of the Tesla factory. I love it. Would you license your voice for use in AI bots? If anybody wants to pay for my voice, carry on. No problem at all. Yeah, Tesla, too expensive, right, Martyn? Yes, Tesla is too expensive, in my opinion. It's a great business. Yes, it's got huge amounts of growth. But we're all buying the rumor, selling the news for the robo-taxi right now. I don't need to own it. I just own the S&P. If a Tesla bot can make a cup of tea, I'm buying one. No, William, I wouldn't. Hi, Stacy. SMX reverse stock split 75-1, July 15th. Thank you, Steve Wally. Wow, Soundhound. Hi, Jay Long. Where you been? Hi, Danny. A lot of great welcomes. Actually, we are average for sideline money. I have graph. Okay, so do I, and I don't agree with you, though. Hi, Mike. Please, what of Nicola? William, you have to be a member. If you're a member of our channel, we'll focus on you. I have to focus on the members. I'm sure you understand that. I'm a new investor, trying my best. Thanks for the awesome help. Caleb, Ed, you're very welcome. Glad to be here. We're live 12 hours a day. We're here to support you. PPI tomorrow. Yes. SPY up 57% since 22. That's pretty crazy. Yes, but it hasn't even started. I read smoky fats instead of smoke. Oh, dear. Andrew, did I miss something? Is rate cut happening, or is what you're talking about? Sorry, got in late. Zed Hink, rate cuts will be coming in September. 100%, like I've said for 18 months. Bloody hell. You've had me telling you now for 18 months. In the summer of 2024, rates are coming down. I don't know how many times I could say it. I've just bought another 10,000 shares of the S&P, $30,000 on margin. I'm all in, totally, 100%. I've been watching, just working, so not much in chat. Got your package the other day. Great, my daughter loves it. 3 years ago today, Richard Branson flew to space. Wow, did I ever think space would be where it is now 3 years later? Such a shame. Absolutely awful, awful stuff. I do understand, thank you. William, I'll try and get to you as much as I can. Do you think tech stocks will have a major pullback? Yes, there'll be some trimming. Of course there will, but there's major headway. There's major growth as well. So people will take profits. It's why I don't buy Tesla. It's why I don't buy Nvidia. I'm just owning the S&P. I honestly believe that is the way to go. I honestly believe that's the way to go. I know I do it for other reasons because I want to be impartial and interview the CEOs, but I still think it's the right thing to do. Anyway, that's just me. Right, we've got 10 minutes before the bell goes. What a morning. Let me listen into Bloomberg for the minute, see what they're saying.
And pick up to market. They're backed by Amazon. They're backed by T. Rowe Price. Like everything you'd want for like Bloomberg Terminal Reader catnip or EV enthusiast catnip. And as we explain in the story, they got off to this amazing start. Loads of these like kind of hardcore Tesla fanboys defected to Rivian because they were fed up with Elon Musk, or they wanted this big EV. They didn't want like little boxy Model 3 or a little Model Y. The problem is then it kind of stops there, and they burn through billions of dollars of cash. So we wanted to just do like the definitive, this is what Rivian's new plan is, and this is how it's going to get itself out of a financial hole.
Well, tell us more about that VW partnership that, of course, made waves a couple of weeks ago. How does that fit into this story? Because a lot of people build that as a lifeline for Rivian.
Yeah, there's a lot of like frenemy status going on in that industry right now. The CEO of Volkswagen was an admirer of Rivian, an admirer of RJ Scaringe. Last summer, RJ met with Oliver Blume, the CEO of Volkswagen, in Atlanta at Porsche's kind of excellence and design center. And when he pulls up into the parking lot, he's like, hey, there are some Rivians in this parking lot. Like, what's going on with that? And all car companies benchmark against others. But, you know, over time they talked. Rivian desperately needs the money, so they get $5 billion over 3 years. But what we report is, A, this is not an exclusive deal. You know, Rivian can talk with other people on technology partnerships, but their plan is to go together with a JV and sell the technology to other automakers. So it's an interesting hedge for VW, and for Rivian, it's like a pretty cushy deal.
A cushy deal, but at the end of the day, Ed, do you expect really traditional car makers to save Rivian at the end of the day and really push their own story forward when really they were seen as such an innovative upstart at the beginning?
Right. Yeah, I think that what we've learned is that Rivian is actually very competent. It's very good at software.
Mute that out now. We've got 9 minutes to go. Just keeping you updated with a bit of Rivian news there. Markets are taking off. So this is my overall balance now. If we look here, there's my balance. 105,325. Let's see where the markets go when the bell rings in just 8 minutes' time. Very, very, very good indeed. I'm just going to go and check on Leah. If everyone, all the moderators and everybody could take over the show for a few minutes, please. I'm just going to go and check on Leah. My wife had eye surgery a few days ago. She was concerned about a detached retina. So we had that taken care of. So if you could just let everyone know, I'll be back in a minute. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, guys. Just taking care of Leah there just for a few moments. We've got 4 minutes to go. Martyn's at the building holding hands with Elvis. Good morning, all. Tuning in late. Has he went over the YouTube links yet? YouTube link? No. As soon as the bell goes, I'll be covering YouTube links. This morning, David Ewan, Best Husband of the Year award goes to Martyn Lucas. Yeah, mind you, I've got to earn $30,000 on YouTube now to pay all this back. But I do believe in what I've done. I'm 100% committed. Here's to my downfall. Lucas got a fire studio. Not going to lie. Thank you so much indeed. I'll give you a little tour of it if you like. I've got a couple of seconds. Here is the this is the 12-hour stream. We're live 12 hours a day in the extra channel. This is where our members chat to each other on the extra channel. It's like a radio show. There's that. We've got the front camera. We've got the back camera. If we go back over here, this whole studio lights up. I can light all this up. Look. Special lights and effects. Go back here. We can change the cameras. There you go. All of these cameras will move and all the lights move rather than special effects. Quite a lot goes in here. Right. I always appreciate when people notice the studio. It took me a lot of time to build that. I'm very proud of it. It is something quite special for me. He's like a Willy Wonka, the finance in it. He's like the Willy Wonka, the finance in it. That's brilliant. I like that. Right. Okay, 2 minutes to go. What are we going to see this morning? Let's get ready. Stock race coming up. It's going to be exciting, right? Let's get our US news ready. Every morning we do this. On Sky News, let me bring it up. Let's bring up the US news. Let's get ready to rumble. We got 1 minute to go. And the music's ready to go. Oh, here we go. 1 minute to go. Let's grab the bell. Market will tank because of Baldwin. Yeah, bound to be. Chris Hargreaves, hello, mate. Missed a great show this morning. Lots of stuff gone on. Huge day. Did you check my post on YouTube community? And did you check my X account as well? I always post on YouTube community, the members community tab here on YouTube. And also I post on X. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone. We now know we're going to get rate cuts. A great print this morning on inflation. It's coming down. I bought $10,000 of VU. I've now got $30,000 in margin. There it is. I put my money where my mouth is. I believe in what I'm doing. I've done my research and I'm very happy. What is happening with the stocks this morning? Are we up? Are we down? My overall portfolio is up. As you can see, I'm up today. The studio is green. 105,268. You could see me hit 107,000 today if things go the way I anticipate. Let's have a look. The overall portfolio. This is our stock news, stock race, everything in this video for you right now. Here we go. The overall portfolio is up. Virgin Galactic, he's popped up and straight back down again. No one owns it. They just trade it. Palantir going down. Plug is up 4.8%. Breaking news, just seen that. Gold is up today, 1.5. The S&P is up at the moment. Amazon is up 0.08. Let's see where she goes now. Apple is taking some profit now. People are taking profit out of Apple. Makes perfect sense. Next Era Energy up. Solar will be up today. Interest rates will be coming down in September. Coca-Cola going down today. Defensives is coming out and people are buying the high-risk stocks. The high growth stock. Chevron oil is going down. Tesla was up. It's just flat at the moment. Rivian is firing up today, 3.42. McDonald's is up today. Google is down slightly, but trying to push back up again. Microsoft, people trimming off the top. Perfectly expected. Even though the S&P is holding up, Nvidia is up 0.84. That was supposed to be Walmart. It's not showing. Tilray is up today, 2.12. Great time to buy Tilray right now. Legislation round the corner. Robinhood up 1.3. IonQ up, too expensive. Rocket Lab smashing through the $5 now. Plug Power going to do great. Interest rates for them is all what it's about. Plug Power, huge potential for Plug Power now. Great time to buy Plug. Look at it, up 5.3. Rumble is up 1.42. Funware is up 1.7. ASTI is just down at 9 cents again. FFIE, no value here at all. It will not save them. There's nowhere for them to go. Bitcoin up 1.8. I've sold all my Bitcoin at $70,000. I'm all out of Bitcoin. My overall portfolio, let's go back to it, looking absolutely great. As we now go over to the news, smash the like button. Consider subscribing. Give me a subscribe, I don't know. Let's have a look at the latest news in the United States of America. Alec Baldwin shown Heiner Hutchins' final moments as Starr's manslaughter trial starts. Starmer, that's the UK Prime Minister, says US relationship stronger than ever as he meets Biden with the help of a personalised gift. Very nice indeed. George Clooney pleads with friend Joe Biden to abandon re-election bid. Starmer gives go-ahead for British missiles to be used against targets inside Russia. ALF child star Benji Gregory found dead in car alongside his dog. Very, very sad news indeed. Alec Baldwin violated rules and played make-believe with a gun. Rust trial hears. Alec Baldwin, a lot of stuff going on there. Miracle baby found crawling along motorway 2 days after disappearance. Unbelievable. Only in America, right? Biden pledges air defense systems and insists Ukraine can and will stop Putin. Great to hear. More news on Alec Baldwin. Sharon Stone says people took advantage of her after stroke and lost millions in savings. How many rich people who then end up going bankrupt? Incredible. 2 NASA astronauts are stuck on the ISS. How stranded are they? Hopefully Elon Musk will be saving them shortly. Murdered man severed thumb used to access banking app. Oh dear. And giant cane toad found in Florida. And finally, Harvey Weinstein facing investigation over additional violent sexual assaults. There is the stock race and the US stock news here this morning. We're up. Interest rates are coming down. I'm all in on the S&P. I put my money where my mouth is. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here and over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. News on Bell. Now then, your requests, your links for YouTube. What is it you want me to cover? Let me know. Okay, let's have a look. Now, don't expect a huge rally straight away because a lot of this was priced in. But that's good. You've got a little time, a little bit of profit taking, and then we'll pick up again. Not worried. Doesn't bother me. I'm happy to be in. I know where the markets are going. Let's read all the comments. 3 years ago, Jay. Rivian breaking through a line of resistance this morning. I'm excited. Blood eclipse. Congratulations to you. I'm back again now. Lucas got a fire studio, not going to lie. Thank you very much indeed. He's like the Willy Wonka of... that one made me laugh. Thank you, Mike. That's very kind of you. Ed Spitzer. Hello, Lucas Age. Hope all's well. Market will tank, all because of Baldwin. Good luck today, everyone. Up 13,000 since yesterday. Wow, David Ewan, stock race ready. Hello, Lucas Age. Lovely to see you back here in the show. How are you, Zach? Lovely to have you here. Bell, hold me. Hold me, I'm scared. Cheap viewers. Oh, hello. Somebody talking rubbish here. Yeah, it's a bit of a scammer. Great news. You said it. You said it the whole time. Yes, I did. And yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. BND up. Do you mean BYD? BND? I don't know. BND up 0.5%. Go on Tilray. Go Tilray, my son. I love it. Sound up 15%. Yes, we said Soundhound was a great stock. Remember I said Soundhound was a $10 stock? Remember that? Give him a subscription. Sound. Sugarcane comes from cane toads. IBRX, what do you mean when you say links for YouTube? Links for YouTube. Okay, if you are a member of the channel TJ Molden, which you are, you can access Discord. Here is the link to Discord. I have to upgrade you during the show. So click on the Discord link. It takes 10 minutes to go through. Do not accept a friend request from anyone called Martyn Lucas. They're all pretending to be me. Send me a friend request using the name spelt correctly, as I've just put in the chat for you. Let me know once you're in Discord. Put your username in the chat. I will then go and upgrade you, and I will show you the links for YouTube channel, and you can share things on the show, and I can research it for you and make videos on it. Quick glance at IBRX, Martin. I will in a minute when I'm through all the comments. I woke up this morning and opened my two greatest gifts I could have had. Were my eyes. Absolutely right. And then 50 million short shares going to burn. Hi, Martin. Hope you and Leah are in great spirits. We are. Thank you for asking. Very, very good. Thank you. I'm up 1.5% today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And I would like to also thank today, before we start our links for YouTube section of the show, I would like to thank our sponsor of our channel. We have a brand new sponsor at the moment. That's Charlotte May Weddings. We've got a sponsor which helps the channel grow, and we really do appreciate it very, very much indeed. So if you'd like to support our sponsor, they are a wedding company for location weddings. If you could just click on their website. They are a member of our channel, and we only do sponsorship for our members. There is the link to the website. Please click on it. It will help them rank up on Google. They'll be forever thankful. It is one of our members who has a sponsorship deal here, and it's Charlotte May Weddings. And as I said before, we only do sponsorship for members because we want to help people. We don't take money from anybody else just because they've got loads of money. We're here to help people, right? Skip the intro. Let's have a quick look. Charlotte May Weddings, celebrating love in perfect Spain. I love it. Great website, by the way. Maybe they'll book me. I've done lots of weddings all over the world, including some royal occasions as well. And now I do online events for people's honeymoons, for their weddings. As they walk down the aisle, I'm on a big screen singing to them. And I do that. Maybe they'll book me. Who knows? Maybe they'll arrange me to be in someone's wedding. I don't know. But anyway, if anyone could click on that, that would be wonderful. It'll help them rank up. All you got to do is click on the YouTube, on the website, and it will help them rank on Google. And I'd like to see them rank on Google. So there we go. There's a bit of information there from Charlotte May Weddings, today's sponsor. They are sponsoring our channel, and they have a wonderful website as well to go along with it. Thank you very much indeed for your support to the show. Okay, Team Fusion says, oh, that's a nice website. It is indeed. Like this video. Chris Schultz, Chewy. We need some more people like you, Martin. Thank you very much. Chewy, bye. Right, now it's time for links for YouTube. So if you want me to do some stories today, it's now your chance. You have to be a member. If you're not a member of the channel, here is a link on how you become a member of our channel. You just click on that link. If you are on an iOS device, an iPad or an iPhone, you will need to use a browser, not the app. The app won't work because Apple tried to take commission out of YouTube and they don't like it. So what you need to do is to go onto a browser on your device, and you need to select the 3 dots at the bottom which says desktop version. So make it completely desktop version. That way the link will work. Every other device, computers, Android, every other device will work perfectly well, and you become a member. Okay, once you are a member of our channel, you can ask me to do reviews, you can ask me to do earnings, you can ask me to poll the audience. We have members-only shows, members-only chats, members-only live streams. And one of the things you can get is call into the show, but also you can send links for YouTube. Now, links for YouTube is through Discord. Discord is free for everyone to use. However, if you do log in, if you do sign up to Discord, you will not be able to see anything because all channels are locked down for either YouTube, subscribers of Discord, so you can pay $3 a month and you can be a subscriber to Discord, or you can be a member on YouTube and you get all the perks and benefits, and one of those is Discord. I include Discord in that, so you get Discord as well. So if you become a member, and you go onto Discord, but you can't see anything, come in the live chat, give me your username, I'll go and find you, I'll upgrade you. I do it manually, so it's all done properly and you get a full introduction. Or you can just subscribe yourself and you don't need to be a YouTube member. The choice is yours. So, talking about that, we're now going to go links for YouTube. I'm always smiling when I get little messages coming like this. Some are private, of course. I can't share all the messages. If they're private messages, I don't share them. That's where you often hear me chuckle. Someone sent me a private message. Anyway. Links for YouTube. Okay, here we go. Links for YouTube. So, what have I got? Let me see what we got. July the 9th, that was a couple of days ago. I'm going to go through all of these. I think I'll start from here. So we got some good stuff here, which I want to put out for you. David Ewan, I subscribed to her last night. Who's her? Like this video. Chris, who did you subscribe to last night? Anyway, 105,315. I'm expecting a nice little rally today. Okay, let's do our first one then. If you want to send stuff in, now it's up to you. If I see anybody give me their name for Discord, I'll upgrade them. But right now, we're going to start off with our first one. This is plug power. These are the things that you are sending in to me today. So here we go. What time is it? One hour 28. 1:28. Plug. There goes the S&P. Starting to go up now. PULG. Plug. PLGG. Okay. Plug today, great news. Is it finally taking off and going to the moon? Well, there's some real evidence to support that right now. So today we could be making money with Plug. The printing press is on. The money is stacking up. This is looking very nice. Shall we talk about Plug? Just been sent in by one of our members, and we really do appreciate that. Plug Power going up today. Tap the like button and hit subscribe as well. It's up 5.85. It's a great business. It has had a lot of heavy manipulation, but now we know interest rates are going to come down in September, as we do, because inflation is falling way more than anticipated, but not way more than I said. I've been saying for ages, we use a backward-looking technology here in the US. The United Kingdom, Europe, and India knew that this was going to happen. United States is now catching up to the party. Look at Plug Power. Plug Power is all about interest rates. Interest rates come down, their whole business takes off. We got some good news today, though. Plug Power delivers and commissions over 95 megawatts of electrolyzer capacity globally. Plug Power, a global leader in comprehensive hydrogen solutions for the green hydrogen economy, is proud to announce that it has begun installing and commissioning electrolyzer systems worldwide, with many already operational and producing hydrogen today. Today, over 95 megawatts of Plug electrolyzer systems are in operation or commissioning at sites across the world, setting a new PEM electrolyzer capacity milestone in the hydrogen industry. Very, very good indeed. The location of these systems spans multiple regions in North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, New Zealand, and India. Each electrolyzer deployment is managed and installed in compliance with the diverse regulatory and compliance requirements specific to each geography. The systems ranging from 1 megawatt or 40 megawatts in capacity or operating at external customer sites that have purchased Plug's PEM electrolyzers. Since installation, Plug's electrolyzers have collectively produced over 1,500 metric tons of hydrogen. While the company's Georgia hydrogen plant is currently the largest operating PEM electrolyzer system in the world, the external customer site installation makes Plug one of the largest PEM electrolyzer original equipment manufacturer installed bases in the world. This milestone represents a significant achievement for Plug, underscoring our leadership in delivering proven technology to meet the growing demand for hydrogen worldwide, said Plug CEO Andy Marsh. Deploying electrolyzer systems across multiple continents and producing over 1,500 metric tons of hydrogen is a clear example that at Plug, we're not just talking about the future of hydrogen, we're actively building it today. Okay, tap the like button if you like this so far. If you like Plug, you're going to be loving Plug right now, because it was a time to buy it in this mid 250 range, and now you're up today 6.5%, and there's a long, long way for it to go as well, as long as we don't get anyone manipulating it and getting everyone to dump it again. Anyway, look at the numbers. 801 million is the revenue, and we're expecting a nice S-curve over the next year or so. With interest rates coming down, that's going to accelerate. Operating income is negative 1.1 billion, but now look how it's going to start to accelerate. Net income down 7%. We've been spending on the new plants, getting all the new infrastructure out, and now it's going to take off. Financing cash flow, that's a positive, plus 4,510%. Very nice indeed. Investing cash flow, plus 30%. That's a negative though, remember that. Operating income is up 10%. Up 10%. Let's look at the balance sheet. 4.8 billion in assets, 1.9 billion in liabilities. Let's look at the debt position. Long-term debt, 509, which is nearly $500 million in debt. A lot of debt, but now the company is primed to take off. This is not a full analysis and not a full review. We haven't got time. That's not what this is. This is just the news. Profitability, 19%. Expect that now to take off. Long-term solvency, 38 is low. They've got a lot of debt, but now things are going to improve because of rate cuts. Wall Street are giving it a 78% target on the average and a 575% on the upside. Very, very nice indeed. What about the short interest? Short interest now is 25.48%. A lot of short interest on this stock. Enough for a short squeeze. We're going to get some volume now. We could get a short squeeze on this. A lot of people could get burned on their shorts. We like it. This is not a full review of Plug. For that, you have to request one as a member. This is just some breaking news on the stock. Want to put it out because of interest rates coming down in September. This is great news for Plug. Click above my head for all the full analysis and full reviews. Down below, you can find Alpha Spread, the most advanced algorithmic software. All my members get a free plan, or they get a lifetime discount to be, which will make my membership for free. Down below in the description. Over here, I'll put my full Alpha Spread playlist, all the stocks I've reviewed using this software. And down here, I'll put the Plug Power playlist. Check it out. I was right. Interest rates are coming down this summer of 2024. I said 18 months ago. And now you're seeing the benefits. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, that was for John Granfor. He asked for Plug. Next, I'm here to serve my members. Fight Channel, Fight Channel, Fight Channel, Fight Channel wants Tesla. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, let me have a look at this. Right, here's the next one. If you do a super chat, yours will jump to the top. If you want anything done, super chat, highlight, and I will do yours straight away. Okay, so if you want to jump the queue or anything like that, super chat will highlight your comment and get you to the top. I search my views, comments through super chat, so they stand out the most. Then Tesla. Right. Okay, here we go again. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Let's talk Tesla. Why is it up today? What's going on? I've been saying for a while that Tesla could sell off because it's overvalued. It is. It's overbought. It's too expensive. I know Tesla's great. It's got a great future. We know all about it. I've covered it many, many times, but it's important to talk about this right now. Interest rates, as I said, will be coming down in September. I've said for 18 months, in the summer of 2024, rates will come down. Forget all the manipulation, forget all the rubbish on CNBC and Bloomberg and all these places. I said rates will come down, and they're coming down. This will benefit people like Tesla, not because of their borrowing money. They're not bothered about that. They make money on their cash. What it does do is it makes it cheaper for people to buy solar. It makes it cheaper for people to buy cars, and it makes it cheaper for people next year and the year after to buy Optimus. Yes, it's coming. There's no doubt about that. It's just not yet. At the moment, the stock is overbought. Always buy value. Of course, you can buy the future price, of course. But if we look at the valuation, we are 78% overvalued. And that's fine. If you believe it's going to grow and grow and grow, which it is and is and is, I agree with you. You still don't pay over the top for anything. If you do that, you're not an investor. You're a speculative gambler. And, I love Tesla on all the rest of it, but I don't just pay any price for anything. That doesn't make sense. I mean, whatever. I'm going to cover the news for you right now and then look at the numbers. This was just sent in by Fight Channel. If you're a member of our channel and you want to get news on the show, do a super chat and it will jump to the top. Tesla Energy, looking at a review here, is growing and it could be company's next big earnings driver. Not could, it is. The cars are not the driver of this price. What is the driver of this price is energy and Optimus. It's not the cars anymore. We're way past that. So Tesla said it more than doubled its energy storage deployment in Q2 from the previous quarter. That is true. Let's have a look down here. when it comes to analyzing, when it comes to valuing and analyzing Tesla stock, Wall Street analysts, at least the bullish ones, said the company is more than an automaker. It is way more. It's software. And one area of outsized growth for Tesla beyond its car business could be energy. 100% agree with you. In its second quarter production and delivery report, Tesla said it had deployed 9.4 gigawatts of battery energy storage, its highest quarterly amount ever, and more than double the amount of battery storage the company deployed in the first quarter. Incredible. This is really great. I mean, this is where the money's going to come from. Tesla's energy storage business, part of Tesla Energy, includes installations as small as Powerwall batteries for the home of massive megapack storage facilities. Excuse me. Meant for utilities and municipalities to store large amounts of energy for deployment at peak energy usage times. While a Powerwall typically holds around 12.2 kilowatt hours of usable energy, or enough to power a small home for a day, one megapack installation can hold 3.9 megawatt hours of energy, enough to power 3,600 homes for 1 hour, Tesla said. Though Tesla only booked $1.6 billion in revenue from its energy storage business in its first quarter, the company reported a healthy $403 million in gross profit from its business, good for a gross margin of 24.6%. We're watching, as I talk about it, Tesla is going up today. This is really, really great. I prefer to own it through the S&P though, however, but that's your choice to make. I see many other advantages of owning everything in the S&P, but that's a different video. Tesla overall gross profit was $3.7 billion in Q1, with a gross margin of 17.4%, which was down from 19.3% a year ago. The drop in gross margin was due to Tesla's EV price cuts, which were meant to spur demand and have been eating into profits over the past year. Charged up, Tesla's energy storage deployment surging. This is where the money is going to come from. No question about it. Source was from Morgan Stanley. Thank you very much in that chart there. Tesla's auto business, which represents the lion's share of the company's revenue and profits, is now actually weighing on Tesla's overall gross margin, notwithstanding the positive effects of the growing profits and operational efficiency of its energy storage business. But with Tesla doubling storage deployments in Q2 versus Q1, the effects of the company's bottom line could be substantial. And Wall Street is, of course, noticing the growth and potential appeal of Tesla's energy storage business. We believe investors will begin to pay more attention to Tesla's energy business, which we value at $36 per share value, $130 billion, as the business uniquely positioned to benefit from investment in the U.S. electric grid, accelerating by the AI boom, Jonas wrote in a note to clients last week. Let's look at the numbers. If you can tap the like button, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We'd really, really appreciate it. But here are the numbers. Let's look over the numbers and see if you can make some money here. We're getting some real growth here, no doubt about it. Tesla is firing off today, looking very, very nice indeed. Let's look at the numbers. 94.7 billion, down 2%. But look how it's going to go up. Not exactly an S-curve yet, not projected anyway. Look how it's starting to increase over time. Operating income down 17%. Now it's about to take off. Net income down 9%, about to take off. Financing cash flow up 17%. Investing cash flow, and that's a negative, plus 17%. Operating cash flow down 17%. All about to go the other way, though, right? What about the balance sheet? 109.2 assets, 44.8%. Sorry, 44.8 billion in liabilities. Scroll down. Let's have a look at the margins. We know about the margins, but they have decreased recently. ROE 24%, 14% of ROA, ROIC 20%, ROCE 11%. Let's scroll on down. Look at the solvency score. Absolutely not going anywhere. 78%, as good as it gets pretty much. Profitability now 65%. That's about to go up. What about Wall Street targets? They're all saying it's too expensive. 91% downside. 29% downside, or on the best case scenario, 27% upside. It is expensive. Best way to own it is the S&P. Insiders have been selling recently. Let's have a look at the short interest. There's no short interest at all, 3.8%. Okay, let's go over to, and we can see the trends here of how it's being traded. Let's scrolling on down, scrolling. There you go. Insiders on Robinhood as you can see, the buys have been going down and sales have been very active recently. People taking profits. Let's look at hedge funders. It's a bit of a balancing act, buying and selling, not all one direction at the moment. What about insiders? Insiders are buying. Let's look who and how much. Insiders are buying. Let's scroll down here and let's see. The insiders. Now, this is a bit of a manipulation. We've got to remember this because if you look at it, it looks great. Insiders buying. We like that. And if we look there, we can see in June, 100% buy. 252,000 shares. We love it. But what is it? What is the buying? What's been going on? Accumulated of shares via grant or award. It's not actual buying. It's share allocation. People have been paid in shares. So people have been rewarded in shares. So just bear that in mind when you look at the inside trading. Think, oh, wow, everyone's buying. Maybe I want to buy. They're simply being paid in share options. So there you go. Some breaking news on Tesla. Tesla's looking great. I know I said it would sell off. Doesn't matter to me. I bought the S&P. Here's my position in the S&P. I'm up. Anyway, I'm making money. I've got another all-time high, 105,000 now, 416. I've just gone all in on the S&P and bought a lot more, $10,000 in the last few minutes, and last hour or so anyway. So there you go. Tesla update. Click above my head, down below in the description. Rates are coming down. More people can buy cars. This is a big, big day for everyone who's got AI, technology, solar, stocks that are affected by rate cuts. Brilliant. And Tesla is one of those. Over there for the full alpha playlist. If you are a member of my channel, you can access Alpha Spread above my head, down below at martynlucas.com. Check out all the links, scroll down, and you'll find Alpha Spread. My members can get use of this for free. It's the best AI software for valuing stocks, I believe, out there. And my members can use it for free, or you can become a member, get the premium service, which is what I use, and basically my membership will give you a discount, which will make my membership for free. It's the best deal. CNBC, Yahoo, Bloomberg, no one offers the deal that I get. I know the CEO. I offer you the best deal possible. Click above my head, down below for that. Over here for the full Alpha Spread playlist of all the stocks I reviewed. This is not a full review though. This was just some news. And down here you'll find the Tesla playlist. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right, that was for Fight Channel. How do I send a link? David Ewan, you have just done it. Team Fusion. Hi, Martin. That's discussed in our one-to-one. Can you please review two stocks? S&P 500. You were going to compare. Yes, I can. I can't do a full review now, though. I'm just getting through the news, so I'll come back to that. We did Tesla. Applied Digital. You want some latest news. This is not a review, folks. If you want a review, it's a super chat, all right? Excuse me. Applied Digital. That's not really news. But you got the David Ewan. You're doing the right thing. That's just not a news item, really. There's nothing there I can really report on. Fight Channel, Nvidia could be head. Yes, I agree with you. Let's have a quick look at this. NVIDIA, NVDA. NVDA. Here we go. Here we go. Down slightly. NVDA. Okay. Okay. NVIDIA. then NVDA. Okay. Do that. If you want to jump the queue, you want to get attention, if there's things you're missing, then do a super chat and you'll jump to the top. I'll notice you. I filter comments through super chats when it's busy. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Let's talk NVIDIA AI. Got some exciting news to share with you, and it could be an opportunity for everyone to make a lot of money. They've already made a lot of money. Now they could make some more. Let me share with you. If you tap the like button and subscribe and ring the bell, some great news sent in by Fight Channel, one of our members. You too can send in stuff like this. Be live on the show. Here we go. Why NVIDIA could be headed for a seismic moment. Another 3 trillion in market cap. I mean, what? Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. The NVIDIA money-making train has only just pulled out of the station, or so says one veteran tech investor. I'm saying like it, NVIDIA's value could double again between now and the end of the year. Founder and president Eric Jackson said on Yahoo Finance. That's a pretty extreme, but let's have a look. Let's have a read into that. To put that into perspective, Jackson thinks NVIDIA's market cap could hit 6 trillion by year end from 3.25 trillion or so currently. Jackson reasoned the company stands to get there by delivering a very, very strong earnings report in August or November. I've got no doubt about that. That's going to come. No doubt about that at all. That shows off continuing demand for H100, H200 chips while teeing up the potential of its new AI-focused Blackwell chips. Yes, all of that's coming. I agree with that. I'm not so sure it can double, but nevertheless, we know it's good news. Let's scroll down and have a little look. If NVIDIA's earnings reports come in as he expects, Jackson thinks investors will be open to paying a much higher price to earnings PE multiple to own its stock. It's why I'm already in now on the S&P. Big part of that, of course, is NVIDIA. I don't buy NVIDIA itself. That's a bold statement, seeing as NVIDIA already trades on a forward PE of about 50 times, almost 2 times the broader market multiple. Yes, it is. Be very, very careful in overbuying. The best way is the S&P. I'll say it a million times until I'm blue in the face. Added Jackson, I don't know if it's going to be August earnings. I don't know if it's going to be November earnings, but I think there is going to be a euphoric reaction. And if so, the stock goes back to 65x forward earnings, and you're there at that at like $250 per share. NVIDIA shares trade at 131 as at the writing of this. All right, now then, we just need to be absolutely clear here. NVIDIA, it's great. AI is great. Interest rates coming down. They're going to come down in September. I've said it for a year and a half, 18 months. That summer of 2024, rates will come down. Inflation is falling a lot faster than America is counting because they're looking backward. Europe, Asia, UK is looking forward. We've known this for a while. There's no surprise. The Fed are backwardly looking. NVIDIA has got a great deal of growth. There's no doubt about it. Interest rates falling isn't great for them. If I'm honest, they make money from cash. They crush the competition that have a lot of debt. They don't mind. They don't mind interest rates being up, but it will be good for those that want to buy. EVs now. Those that want to buy. And remember, NVIDIA is in Tesla. NVIDIA is in solar with its AI technology. Also, all the energy and ultimately Optimus and Dojo and all these things at Tesla. Tesla grow, NVIDIA grow. NVIDIA grow, Tesla grow. We all know that. And they grow, the S&P grows, which is, for me, the safer way of buying this news. Great news today. I mean, you know, people are saying this. I'm not going to bet on NVIDIA doubling again, but I do believe that there's a huge potential. I have said in an earlier video today that I can see by the end of the decade, 2030, in just 6 years' time, that that the S&P will triple. Now, normally the S&P doubles every 7 years. We are at a very, very unusual, momentous time at the moment. It's why I'm all in. I do believe that we could triple the S&P in the next 6 years, which is an insane prediction, I know. But I was right about interest rates, and now I'm going to be right about that. You've only got to study the growth, people's sentiment, where the world is going, how it's changing, and come to all those conclusions. Anyway, there's the news for Nvidia. It's not really news. It's a reaction and what people are saying, but I thought I would add my bit to it. Thank you, Fight Channel. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here for my full alphas playlist. And down here, I'll put my NVIDIA playlist. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Thank you, Fight Channel. Chris Hargreaves. Let's read the comments. The wedding page. Oh, you watching the coverage begins soon at 10, IBRX. I subscribed to her last night. Oh, you subscribed to the YouTube channel. Is that what you mean? You're talking about the wedding page. Thank you very much indeed. Chewy's a meme stock right now. That's what they're saying. That's why I bought it, and that's a solid company downside from Amazon. IBRX now. QS, I thought about buying Chewy. Okay, nice. Hydrogen, is it good for platinum? I started watching Lilium and Iren last night, maybe a couple of growers. Martyn, can you still glance at IBR? It's got to head to work within 15, so big hurry. Can move me to last on list. IBR, it's me today, all up, movement, all profits. I will look. Tesla robot is terrible. A piece of worthless junk, honestly, compared to competitors. I don't agree with that, Smoky Fats, at all. Is the difference between Tesla bot as the promise full autonomy sooner or later? If promise from Tesla, were crackers would all be fat. I think the stock will climb like crazy, but it's all hype. Ascent Solar Technology, trade below 10 cents. I hope stock delisted as soon as possible. Very bad management. If you just copy and paste 50 times Papu, it doesn't get read out. So don't keep saying the same thing over and over again. There really isn't any point to doing that. Ford is building a mega factory plant 20 minutes from me. Huge. Don't you mean Wasak? I'm not sure what that means. Asti have just appointed Philip Kossoff advisor. I disagree. SMX is a pain this morning. Figured with a potential FBI deal, that stock would do something other than go sideways. Team Fusion, can you send detail of your YouTube channel, please? We can see what advice you are giving people. Yes. Yeah, Papu Pizak isn't anything. Just spammer. It's not a member. It's not verified. I track the IP address. Just all I'm saying. Tesla pushing 270. Can someone can't do this anymore today? Have a good one. Thank you, Chris. And it's already back up. If we're bringing Team Fusion, if he is bring the life of us, 5 minutes. I pity him. I'm buying more Nvidia. Thanks, Chris. Papu Pizak, just sign to Google. Why do people in India don't do it? It's free. It's like I want to go to India and shout at everybody. If you're living in India Papu Pizak. You can sign into Google. It's free. It's easy. You can be verified. And of course, you have signed into Google because you are here today. So I just realized that. Why don't you just become a member of the channel, and then we can verify your information, and you could be a force for good rather than just keep spamming the same thing over and over again, annoying everybody. You're not helping your case, are you? Anyway. Hi, Martin. Will you be doing TPL review today? Polu, I did your review. Did you see your review? What was it I did? Polo, I've just done your other review. Was it DocuSign? Here it is. Did you go and see it? There is your review. Just gone out. DocuSign. There is your review. DocuSign. Can you see it? You've got another one. And your next review is Texas Pacific. Not TPL. Polo, let's have a look. Your next review, Polo, doing a TPL. Which one's that? I don't see that on the list. Texas Pacific Land Corporation. Yeah, I've got it now. Yes, it'll be done this afternoon. I can't do it this morning. I've just done some more. But your last review is out, DocuSign, and I will do your TPL this afternoon. NVIDIA, all of the family is going straight to the smaller mud caps right now. All that money, bonds, NVIDIA. No, I don't understand it either. Right. Okay. I might take a break on that point. I might take a break here and come back and do some more reviews this afternoon. I want to put these videos out I've just recorded. Like your review on Tesla, Martin. I did something. I did some more swing trading, up another 120 so far today. Supermicrocomputer is down 2 along with NVIDIA. It's fine. So it doesn't bother me that everything's down now. Everything's selling for a next move. Remember, it was all priced in. Just got to be in and hold now. I'm not worried if it goes down. Remember, it's going down more because I'm in margin, so it's exaggerating the move. And it doesn't worry me. Right. Just got to wait now. I have patience for it all to start again. Okay, I think that'll do. Should I buy more VU, Tesla, or Boeing? I wouldn't buy Boeing. There's too many problems there. I'd buy the S&P 500. That's an easy choice. Out of Tesla, VU, and Boeing, that's an easy choice. Because if you buy the S&P, you are buying on a dip today with Tesla in it and AI in it. Whereas I wouldn't buy Boeing. They've got all kinds of problems. Right. Okay. I'm going to wrap that up. Now, you might say, are you upset now because the market's selling off? No, it doesn't bother me at all. We've got such good numbers. In fact, let's listen. If we've got anything coming in from Bloomberg at the moment, I'll get some latest information. Everything is great. I'm not worried. I'm going to wrap that up and get this out. Tomorrow is PPI. Tomorrow, it'll all take off tomorrow because what we're getting now is the reaction preparing for tomorrow. We've seen this every time. When the news is great, everyone sells to drive it down, to buy it up again. This is what happened when Iran invaded Israel. We had that massive sell-off and it all came back up again. People use the situation to dump the stock. Everyone's going, it's overbought now, I'm selling everything to drive it down just so they can buy it back tomorrow and take it up again. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. And I'm down on those 10 shares I've just bought from the S&P now. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. Right. Let me send everyone to the extra channel. I'm going to get these videos out. Now, as a member, if you want me to do earnings, if you want me to cover an earnings for you, pick a company that you want me to cover. A $5 super chat minimum will get me up early in the morning to go before the show starts to cover an earnings, or late in the evening. If you want me to cover an earnings, as a member, you can have that prerogative if there's something you want me to cover. Right. Let me set this to the extra channel. Our first earnings is 23rd of July. That was booked in by Stephen Lewandowski. After hours, he wants Matador. So I'll be covering that. Let me give everybody the link. Here is the link to the extra channel where we're live right now. I want to give it to everybody on Rumble. Now, Rumble, I'm giving it another month on Rumble. I said if I don't earn more than $5 this month on Rumble, I am giving up on Rumble. I've been doing Rumble now for over a year, and it's going down. The numbers are going down. Even though I'm doing more work, I'm going live more, and I'm putting more videos out. I earned $5 last month. If I earn more this month, I only want some growth. It doesn't have to be a lot. Then I will remain on Rumble. This is my Rumble account right now. People are watching me. I've got a good number this morning, which is very nice. But if you look on Rumble, I now put out all my videos as well. And the numbers, since I've been asking you to support it, are just starting to go up, which is nice. They were in their sort of 25s, 30s. They're now in their 40s, 50s, 58, 56, 73. We're starting to see a little bit of growth now since I invited my Rumblers to, if you want me to stay, please do. That 138 there on a Tesla update. Then watch, because I spend a lot of time uploading all the videos to Rumble, and if there's not enough people watching, what is the point? But there's one of the ads running. So yeah, continue supporting me on Rumble if you're on Rumble. And I will remain there. I'm not asking much. I'm only asking to earn more than $5 in a whole month. As long as it's growing, I'm with you. But if we're going backwards, my time is too valuable to, go backwards. That's crazy. When Rumble is less than 0.000000001% of what I earn on YouTube. Anyway, there you go. Why not speaking on ASTI? Because a few days ago, ASTI CEO presented your studio. Please tell me the next target. What do you mean? Yes, the CEO did come on in my show. I've got nothing to say, that's why. I mean, there's hundreds of stocks to cover. I can't cover every stock. If you were a member and you'd sent me a link on YouTube, I would cover news for you, but you're not a member. So I've got to focus on the members. So the choice is yours. If you're not going to provide anything you want me to cover, then I won't. Okay, I've got to get off. Let's do day trader of the day. No, we won't. I'm really in a hurry, so I'm gonna get off. Let's roll the credits and let's get out of here, shall we? Let's get out of here. Sound effects. Where am I? There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's roll the credits. I don't think we had much today to talk about, but we'll roll it anyway. Stars of our show today. We got a new subscriber, Faisal Sharif. So just one alert today, but thank you very much indeed. I wanted to thank you anyway. Thank you very much indeed. Let's have a quick look over here. You can see for 385 people through the channel this morning. That's nice. We're doing well there. Just under the 10,000 again over the last 48 hours. 27,140. There's our subscriber this morning. Thank you very much indeed. That's it from me. I want to thank everyone ever so much for being here. Appreciate you all. I'll be back for the closing bell this afternoon. In the meantime, it's time to take a short break. I don't mind that the S&P is going down at all. I'm very, very happy with where I bought it. It's good news today. It was all priced in, so people are taking profits, and then it will bounce back up again. because not only me, Martyn, all investors will now try very big pain because stock down again and again. What do you mean? I mean, I do a lot of research on ASTI. I've made lots of videos on ASTI, and I can do more. I just can't do anything right now. I have to focus on my members. Just hold. Right, okay. Time to get out of here. Here is the extra channel. If you want to come and join us, the conversation will carry on. Wait for PPI tomorrow. That's when we'll get a rebound, if not before. But I'm not bothered. I'm completely happy with buying the S&P today. All right. There is the extra channel. This is what it looks like. We've already got Mike, Chris Schultz, Steve Wally, James, already in there waiting to talk to you, support you, help you out. If you'd all tap the like button of the extra channel as well, that would really, really help. There you go. Sorry about that lens flare there. Right, that's it from me. Have a wonderful morning. Let me just read your last comments. Kevin B says, do your own research. Absolutely, do your own research, but I'm happy to do more. I just have to focus on the members. J Long, just hold. TPET pain. SMX, a lot of pain. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto, and most importantly, as always, take care of each other. Bye-bye for now.